asane di nkomo no besi we di nanka enka but the bebem kakra Kotoko we be a we ni Kotoko ho pa jeze Kotoko bobo ahani take kra we twa plane ticket aka kohwe bi na no Kotoko final bi omobo wo Lagos Sports Stadium no we say na we ginem I think it was last year na we ginem
FA
Cup final no penalty no that controversial penalty no
many golden kick
na munim say enye penalty ba mu say penalty league ebowi Kotoko position na enye Kotoko baby ana Kotoko that after the league Kotoko the statement by say they are going to take some decisive measures to rebuild the team. We will be a Kotoko fan and then I would say Kotoko betimi aye no matter back to their glory days because in this letter now I said they will do everything that they can in their possible means to restore our glory days. Because Kotoko don't compare early Esperance Tunis, Zamalek Money, Mamelodi Sanders, Kaiser Chiefs. But I know maybe a Kotoko have that pana. Yes, as far money Mukrano, I was so a chain Kotoko. Today na Kotoko beats my eye or back to the glory days.
Chili. Kotoko me darling club. It's young kind of craftsman. You see, it's not about say journalists say Wukruma and Kotoko. They love Kotoko. I can tell you, say sports journalists say Wukruma. So we move 100%, 80% Kotoko supporters.
Oh yes,
they love Kotoko. So if you see any sports journalist talking about Kotoko, it means he wants the club to thrive. You made mention about Kotoko. They compare with Ali. Kotoko. They compare with Zamalek. Kotoko. They compare with Mamelodi Sundowns. TP Mazembe. These are clubs. They have history with them when it comes to Africa, Champions League, and the Confederation Cup. Me kana masanso akansi subiem. Asemu makanda. Kotoko from 1900 ebepim 2000. If there is any other African club and the records, the history with Kotoko, more than Kotoko on Fambra, the Pakro Fambra ni debate wa. Me say from 1900, ASANTE was Shasi. Shasi 1901, right? 1901. Very good. And it ended in 1903 or something like that. Now, so check it those time. Ebepim 2000, 100 years in common amidi. Me say, so we pay any other club in Africa. You say ne moneybo in Africa no esu chen Kotoko Fabra o the bar ni debate wa. I will give you the history of ASANTE Kotoko. Win the Champions League, win the Ghana Premier League, winning every title in Africa, making sure say at that possible moment in time they will cross their carpet and even go to Europe to play. They don't want to tell me it's any other African club. No, that's the reason why IFHS, Emma Kotoko, the club of the century.
Yes.
Some I say from 2000 to 2026. How many years? 26 years. One team in Kotoko compare Ali. One team in Kotoko and compare him. Very good. One team in Kotoko and compare because they've been able to do something at Kotoko in the last 26 years. They have failed to do. They have failed to do as a football club. The entire time be the Kotoko home koma yana yan say. These were their classmates, these were their teammates. Mamelodi Sundowns, TP Mazembe, Kaiser Chiefs, and those clubs were the classmates of ASANTE Kotoko. But the ASANTE Kotoko na ba done a normal club in Ghana here.
Any Africa club.
Any Africa. Now, a normal club that also be to say I won't mention other clubs. But then say a club be a elite football club. We talk about club no facilities and other things. Go to Kotoko facility. Now go check the facilities of training grounds.
Very bad.
Very, 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 very bad facility.
It doesn't appeal to the status
very
of
good.
The club.
Ghana here. So the only club and the facilities reach the standard. I'm who say no crampono. Ubet me edi hun abrage kakra. It's a crowd of folk. Go to Pobiman. That could be a Togbe Ayo Pobiman. Classical example, Accra House of Folk. Or bridge the gap by reaching the status of Ali. I reach the status of TP Mazembe. And other clubs are being on. See, so we check his money now. Then you talk about in Peniform that Kotoko Football Club. Otumfo say to the second of him so. Good. Club near Nidia. He's the only person now all funded football club. No? Now the club was once in the hands of Nanaya Amponsa. Enomugu some management in the BD Opimiso on sem. Opimiso do be as a club it my fan to my pay fra. But then I believe said the model in running the football club no, it wasn't good because Kotoko is not that a mere football club. That the IMC been run a club for the past 2-3 years. No.
Interim management committee. It will never work.
It will never work. Just 5 members, just 4 members, just 3 members.
Even the name itself, Crash, yes, say it's not giving out any long-term.
Very
plan.
good.
Interim, just a short time.
Short
so
term.
everything that they want to do.
So Kotoko, as we speak, needs management team, needs executive members to run the football club. Those days, 2000, Bana Herbert, Mensamo, financing the football club. No. They were having a management team, they were having the executives who were running the football club. But we are having some people, when you give them the chance, they can run the football club. And that is why I think, right now as we speak, the model in run the football club should move from the IMC to a normal run of a football club, management team and executive members who run the football club and make sure, say, club, no, it my fun to my different. Because hey, I tell you, say, Oshe Kotoko, supporters of Kotoko, people who love to invest in Kotoko, and Nyama Kotoko, Edebre Asante, my Okrumana, and Nyama Koso Kotoko Moa, Yana Sebi Ore Aho.
That's an interest in it also, personal interest.
Jana Miraho.
I didn't tell.
Jana Miraho. Because in Krofobi the Kotoko ADD, some people within the Kotoko Football Club at the Kotoko ADD, because of their self-parochial interest, or the Kotoko BDD, na club no more anymore guase.
Of which you shouldn't be so.
Yes, or the Kotoko BDD. Na club no underperforming. Almost self-parochial interest.
It does too much.
It does too much. Hey, let me tell you something. Club na da hono no. 27th February. Check it for me. Was it 22nd or 27th? Next Sunday, the El Clasico, the Super Clash that we played. Me say me who say date near writer to check my Mrs. here.
See check my hono.
Either 27th or 22nd February. It was Sunday. Now, Kotoko supporters in TNE. You see, sometimes no, yana mo for say Kotoko team ne da hon amamfondo team no. And amamfondo team nti se Kotoko cry bob match or stadium amamfomba. I'm telling you, I can give you 3 investors. As a Kotoko share some more perform, I can bring them on board for them to buy, ticket for the supporters. For the supporters to come to the sports stadium. Me, single-handedly, I can give you 5 solid investors for them to come to the football club. Now, no other Kotoko house of focus or Baba Sports Stadium.
Yeah, me do more than
so what's your name?
Me aware pa.
Now, not do you feel many very much the first.
Shamo.
No Shamo. Or 1,000 tickets. This what I was saying.
1,000.
1,000 tickets. HMA supporters. Emma supporters Eba Stadium. 1,000 tickets no. When you 50,000 Ghana cedis. You can kind of cash down many nas be not man. And the cocaine kind of cash down. I have everything on my phone here. Okotoko almost site. Go back na go check February those times no. This year yes I'm making. Go check it. No more say Kotoko 4 anya flyer ambo na nashamo aboswa.
Ambo na abaso.
So he is an investor. He has seen something good with Kumasi and Kotoko. It took us to convince him to come and invest, buy ticket for the football club. And he is willing to do it.
In fact,
he is willing to do it more than what he did, taking out 50,000 to buy a ticket for the football club. Now, Nashamo is willing to do more than that. But the reality on a check, and I say, yeah, to ticket Nediama club, no. na penimu bi di na nkyɛn sɛ nkiyɛn fɛ sika ne ma no na ɔmo nkɔtɔ ticket no
sɛ nkombedi
because minim sɛ sika ne de yɛ hyɛ saa penimu ne sɛ na adeɛ sɛ bɛkɔ club no
ɔbɛtɔ 100
because me sitting here I'm a journalist I'm doing something to make sure say Kotoko football club no will thrive
ɛho bɛyɛ
akɔnɔ ɛho bɛbɛnyam obi bia ɔhɛ bibia saa dana yɛ ball Kotoko ne Accra House of bɛhyɛ ɛwɔ kurom hanom no I'm talking about February this year obi a ohun mi bia bi di adanse say I was there distributing tickets for supporters the past supporters at Chosom Stadium it got to a point in time 20 minutes to the end of the game na ka ticket 200 SM ho obi aso onko match 800 tickets aka 200 tickets
bia so onko hebo
obi aso onko hebo no monko check stadium the attendance nipa call stadium I mean that day me check ticket mama focus say we so monko he because an investor Nana Shamo say obe investing into the football club such a great president there me say Kotoko Esha say more performing be a stand Kotoko fan be a journalist but you see we want this football club to thrive it's not only Kotoko but TSCA say who say Accra House of Folk edi juma na many penimu bi kasana so best support a House of Folk in terms of ticket I'll go to House of Folk
and do it for them
say Adriana air home match now they need supporters to come to the stadium now a ticket now say you turn them as supporters now I'll go to an investor and the investor will buy a ticket for me to give it to Adriana Football Club it is Ghana football that we want but the Kotoko no akwa bibi a wo say we buy club na so we bibi di ma club na mpanifo bi atwa ho achia
no more say
for mo self parochial interest in no mum say football club no and I'm telling you Kotoko problems no it's within the Kotoko themselves
they know
it Encrophobia or club nim na club na sa Encrophobia or club nim and a club na sa and you see ade me ya you say opim so e ka opim so bo e wo club no yes still amanfo bi enhu opim so mo bo en sa show madwin enye club ni
eyo
he na no ada mod yede Kotoko e ka Kotoko di kwatro opim so o hwemu din wasimi Kotoko yi nko an de egu manimu ase
o kan in straight you na me kwan no mani age so o ka kire omo because also you bia wa wi
enti what at all is happening to ASANTE Kotoko
that's the big question
a club at a single season it's me pam 20 players from a football club
yes of course it's a new 20 players eba agency na say e doso o na we the player ba
is that how to run a football club?
We don't run a football club like that. It's not done anywhere.
It's Chelsea and Barcelona na ye no. A season where we are Barca pamu 22 players from the club. Eko sign 12 players do ba.
Chelsea yebi na is already out to team. I don't know to see a Chelsea football club no omo problems o manya nyina no. Omo no thought a bit take over no. We are no season players in here. He thought say I don't know Chelsea either. A winning trophies near. Yeah, you may get the trophy, but in the long run, who is here with him? No? Because structures in your human.
So you see, what I'm saying is that these things are happening to ASANTE Kotoko because of say encrophobia dioma atna Kotoko club na no more run a club no. Omo knowledge in football no ever form. Omo knowledge in football ever form ba.
That's very harsh. Yeah, but I know so no credit.
Oh, there be any harsh. No credit na me.
Harsh, but I say no credit. No credit.
See, hey, obi o hemi bi ani. Say asma make no credit.
No credit.
In common na me di wa na say no credit bin kanchem say no credit.
That's the harsh truth.
You see, sometimes no say yan kan no credit na fan chen ye ho okrum ha no ma. Enye ye the same Kotoko. You be investing in the same Kotoko. Hey. Last 2 seasons. Some kind of amount of money or so invested in Kotoko football club we measure.
It was very huge.
But Bisaho say be o papa. And then see cash Kotoko mu. And all this is kakasi tria players foka. Or this is kakasi eshe club the mo running football club no. Send a better club no. Players no be won't be any better. Think I'm pacho. Obe sign a contract up pamu player. At any time, a Kotoko Boboka, only Kotoko, any BBM film.
Yes, I was the mouse.
Yes. When it comes to player contract issues, contractual issues, even within Kotoko club, no campaign, only be any contract signed. Yes.
How can you sign a player, give him like 3 to 4 years contract, then the following season you terminate? It comes with a cost.
It comes
to
with the cost.
To the club. The club needs to compensate.
Now, you're terminating players, no, the contract. Then we give them money to go away. Meanwhile, when you assign the football player, we be sign the number, and then contracts no be trim. No assign some money sika esa dey atu no botum. So is it a win or gain for Kumasi and Kotoko?
It's a lose.
So you see, the question that I'm asking is, sika opim so say no, a football club no. Not shame your man within the football club. Player contract issues, crampono. Some of these in Penifono and lack the knowledge in it. I'm lack the knowledge in it. What make of a Kotoko player? Kotoko to make of a player ba. Na penny movie afre. Na player I'm a player be by
higher crown. Higher crown. What will be in some about the kind of thing that is happening in the team? No,
I'm a player be by. Penny movie I'm in no. Ebi na no say. Player makofo na be crampo de na so mo ne su bi bibre wo honom ene saa de a enu kwan so omma no more playing time because ne su bi I mean the seso bibre wo.
But you know the code to determine
very
who
good.
Plays and who doesn't play.
And you see, we have some people around Kotoko who will dictate for the coaches, give pressure, incite supporters to deal with coaches.
The personal interest in
for his personal interests. Or yes, I didn't make Kotoko nkrophobia who say nipa no ye adwuma. But obwa. Oh, Kotoko akọ from out to the stand say none other the game that they played against Swedro All Blacks.
2-1.
We see
how they even come out of this.
Before the game, alleged bribe ne ho niamane me pia bonten. For me, I don't have the evidence to say Obi Koyi is Obi Koyi say. But then
it was alleged.
It was alleged. Japan game ni wie no. I saw supporters no many abre. I saw supporters no person come mad with the players. No one can some of the ones that players no. One person come mad with the players no the coach no.
Say omo who team no mo but ni team kitwa. Na dia be agro.
Unim do omo ye.
Ambulance.
The players ni ambulance the P3 stadium.
It was embarrassing.
Kotoko
we couldn't see that.
Kotoko player, even players,
even at the time in the early 2000s, in the 90s, ending of 90s, you know, Kotoko Bobo Krano Lusutia so cannot play. They were able to walk into their team bars and go.
You see, Kotoko players, Afro, ambulance, and the Akufi.
Management should be ashamed of what happened that day.
Suddenly see a Namo stadium. This is not my Kotoko.
And you knew Kotoko.
This is not my Kotoko. And you think, say, anytime Biano, say, if you want us to talk about football, so we were Chelsea match against Barcelona. So we were married match against Atletico Madrid. That's what Korea. Then you tell the person, say, young convincing Ipano, no more Ghana football.
It doesn't make sense to that person because the beauty in the crowd form.
The beauty of football and the clubs no ever form.
And what is when the enfant and look over the years football league in Bana ever form. Okay, the nice expose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good the GFA United Administration. Ghanaians had hope. Say when a new administration takes over, at least our football glory now and a burden will be able to restore. People find confidence in Kotoko. say they believe they're looking at what he has done at Dreams FC. And then what the team no or fair team if you any how always say build the team na baby do. They believe in him say the Ghana football nation in Sana but I look say under his administration no the football no crown high very worse. The focus no and then you remember Ghana for complaining say I see football the concentration is about the blasters aside blasters nothing else. Blaster Echo Bobo the whole FA entourage near Obia Etuko. But when it comes to a league, no action. Okay, Kotoko player Kotoko find out more on the second. And who issue
Poly
any more. Recently, a shooting player be and who they are, I know so they are still under investigation. But I heard referee issues are away leagues in the in the 9th administration it was happening. But I said this time no. Has the GFL this administration have they lost focus?
Not that they've lost focus, but then
it looks like their focus is all about blasters. Okay, to 2022 worker. Rome see swam who could do honor.
Not that the FA had lost focus.
Then why is it our league, any papa?
But me who the word I mean use to. Is it deliberate or intentional?
Because what they are doing, let's say, is intentional. Intentional will be the right way because no FBA who I saw in the league always in them. When issues about blaster comes out, the way they attend with agencies, it's not the same way when issues are about leagues and about they give it that same agency.
They are intentional about it. See, Yeti Kruma. You see a league, right?
Yes. The league better than boy. League be our me. I don't see say play any league.
There be league.
Okay, to you there be a league.
Yebo league Kruma. Nti you emphasize some no. Now, Yebo league Kruma. 2 seasons ago, league no any sponsor. It's near Quatrequa league.
League.
Clubs ne suffer. Omuniska infantum fentre players for neka. Any SSR there. I was set mo gain for sponsorship. Na eba your football nim. Snebe ya football na yebu okroma no sika betimi abem. Mo call your sponsorship no. Within 6 months, and I'm trust a buy and I'm say trust sponsorship.
Bet power deal.
Yes, in a term. Good. Now, apart from sponsorship, broadcasting rights.
No a problem.
It was also a problem.
Star
Times issues with Ghana Football Association. Star Times score, What's about cophobia? I'm cofa
at the sun.
Not at the sun.
Not at the sun. Sorry.
Remember, some about TV station because I'm a journalist. But people watching me know, okay, I'm expecting the fact. Cofa Globe before. Globe for nothing no try your Premier League. Some of us talked about the production and some of the pictures and how they actually cover
the football game.
The football game that we have in our country. You didn't come on. What's your casadodo? I'm so okay. The season to come. At the sub production, Baba. At the sub production coming in. What is the club with him? Club will be or be participating in the Ghana Premier League, You'll be giving the club 1 million Ghana cedis. Old currency, 10 billion. So we thought, say club be 1 million Ghana cedis there.
Makes sense.
And it makes sense. Some of these clubs, so 1 million Ghana cedis, but at least they will get money to pay the players. They will stabilize the club. Players no mukocha bets so better. Clubs CEOs for club no mukocha bets during matches and so during fixtures. There will be free and fair league that we will play in our country. But the seasoner at the sub production together with other government intervening here, at the 1 million Ghana cedis Emma clubs we've seen the worst of it all. How United. Obviously, into no mujai football no. Obviously, into mujai league no.
And was you
very good. Watching 1 million Ghana cedis ne wie. What's why you dey be the etia no. Into league no crowd with jai omubi. Look at this source of motivation. Now, referees.
I'm not sure about a problem.
As we speak right now, 3 to 4 months the interior referees.
So how do you expect a referee to move?
How do you expect a referee
to be fair in
officiating?
It will never happen.
Almost the regulating games. So you see, the problems are concerning our league. You see, they need to sit down and have good strategy as to see how your Ghana Premier League debate me afford to my pay for. Because Chidi, Premier League, you see, I don't say make us and Maestro. I mean, say Kotoko dia me hamo, but Premier League, Ghana football, I don't want to talk about it because we've said it countless times that they should do something for Ghana football. Now, coast football.
That was where we were getting our players from.
Coast football, we are not getting the right players into our clubs, into our national teams. Since this administration, we've not been able to qualify for an under-17 tournament, especially with the World Cups. Under-20, when was the last time Ghana won a 20 World Cup? So the juvenile football, because some of these FA people have their players even in the under-17. They place them.
There were certain teams are common, consistent. Players.
Manakobo under-17 we are what
so the business.
You see, they are using the national teams for their self-business. So, even come on and meeting say, if you want our football to thrive, all these things, ne cause we do our football no. If finance na someone realizing who say, omu your mind bonny.
Omu dina bro.
Omu di your mind bro. Because bro, when you go to Brazil, government forms part of the decisive things that goes on in football in Brazil.
Yeah, because they generate revenue from
generating revenue from player sales.
It's part. I think the also say 4 or 5.
Yeah, Tom Hendrick, Eddie Free,
Palmeiras to Real Madrid.
No. Government in a cat wall.
Also,
William Estival, government in a cat. Neymar, government in a cat. Players from free Brazil, echo outside Brazil.
Vinicius Junior, Omunya cat. Adam Litao, Omunya.
Fabio Gama, Kotoko. Not on more club or what
but you still need to pay.
But then, or no, as a player needs to pay something to the government because he's a Brazilian player. You pay, then you become recognized as a Brazilian player, whom at any point in time can be called to the national team.
Yes.
So, Omunyo Musika de Frio, Oko Egypt here, a former part of the sectors are a generated revenue at the market.
Yes. League normal for investor or
Egypt count, South Africa count, Algeria count. So I thought say when the politicians were going around making a lot of promises to the people, saying when they come, they will give money to the football, grassroots football, 1 million Ghana is HM. I thought say in Quebec Parliament, that Parliament abobo huaka say. Now, football is going to become a big business in our country that it will form part of the sectors that government might generate revenue from it. Therefore, we will invest in it and make sure say investment in the to the extent that you don't Ghana play a bit of government.
Even aside that in the ground, people were saying say so even a mokwabuchi crana so one may Antonio free and say direct, but offer kwan bi so kopie onom na say onyine na or sales na the agent should negotiate that aspect for the government send about benye skadi area mu.
Very good.
Hanum see.
So that is what I was saying. So me come on meeting and say, let's try as much as possible to help football grow in our country. Because bro, the football is the only thing that we have.
Oh yes.
This source of entertainment ever. The football is the only thing that we have that unite people. Football no and a bois local economy. Kotoko year local economy in Ashanti region thrive a boosty Kumasi boosty. Kotoko has game na American was me share Kotoko no. That day after that Sunday Monday local economy a call from Yantadi Okrum. But Kotoko sheshe ekonenim ekoje CAF Champions League. The Kumasi industry, the euphoria would thrive. That is football. Football ne move soon. Football ne move sere. Football ne move collapse. Football it move wu.
Move kura ho sa tono.
E move ehun so etono. Football move junso gu no. Football, true football. Be sebi. It nya bibi suronko de frame. So football is a special feeling. But so when you are feeling this in America, you will never understand what I'm trying to say.
You don't have that passion.
So you see, the FA and the people doing our football should put conscious effort to make sure your football bit might thrive well in our country. So one yes, then I bet to differ. We will not have a good things to happen within our football.
All right, Maestro, and then there was you pass about when you said I was from was about near AD and come off from walk up in the near Kunima. Big brother Maestro, and then Tenancy on Filter Sports. Mediani Richie Chidi. The rest of them best subscribe to our page in Afro City Extra. Now my share page, at the amount of phone, so I subscribe to it. I need him to see Akram.